Hi guys. On Monday I wrote a blog post about working smarter and I gave 3 tips for getting things done. And that post was inspired by a post I did in, I think it was 2010, about 2 years ago. And I quoted that at the bottom. And in there I'd actually left a link in there for WordPress Mass Updater. Now, I've got several people contact me saying that that link was no longer valid. And I know this is really going to come across as some marketing bull. I contacted Dave and he said, I've got a new one coming out this week. Now, normally you'd think I was actually getting ready and priming for his launch. I honestly wasn't. It was just pure coincidence. And the penny dropped that this launch was happening this week. So I asked for a copy of Niche Site Updater and I've been testing it, and I have to tell you, it's a fantastic bit of kit. I've got about 80 odd sites. I've put in through 10 already and tested it, and within 20-25 minutes everything was updated. That's from start to finish, and that was with me just basically typing them in and pressing a button. If I had to update those ones now, it would probably take a couple of minutes, and it's all done in the background. So a really fantastic bit of kit. So I thought what I'd do is a quick video of how I used it and show myself using it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire it up, and then I'm going to go and add a few more accounts. Some of these might fail. I might have the wrong password. I might have the wrong username, but we'll see how it goes live, and we'll go through from start to finish. So you'll see any problems I have, etc., etc. Right, the first thing I need to do is log into my account and grab some details. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this for a minute while I get it set up, because obviously I don't want you seeing all my sites. Okay, so I'm back now, and I've added 3 more accounts that need updating, and to add them, you just add the domain name, your username and password, and I've got ticked update WP and update plugins. So I'm going to run this now. To give you an idea, it's now 10:52 on Thursday the 12th of June, so you'll get an idea of how long this takes. And we're going to click run updates. So at the bottom here you can see it's processed 4 at the moment, and there's 7 to go. Obviously some of these will be quicker because they've just been updated. However, running this once a month won't take you that much time. There is a little area here where you can click it, and you will see details of the accounts that are being processed and what's being done. So if we have a look, you can see the ones with the shields are the ones that are being updated. Now they're all having WordPress updated on them. So that actually takes a little bit longer. If it's plugins, it's much quicker, as I found out earlier. So there's 3 still being updated, which is the 3 new ones I added, and we show details. And you can see that it's logging into one of them, and it's updating the core on another one here. Of course you probably can't see that because I'm probably going to have to block some of this out, but it actually says logging in, and it gives the details, and updating core, and gives the details on that. So I'm going to hide those. Okay, we have one issue there, and it couldn't log into the account. So what I'm going to do is I'll pause this once this is finished, and I'll check those details and see why it couldn't log in. I've probably used the wrong password or username. If we show details again, I know the other 2 are working because it's updating WordPress. It's updating the core of WordPress, so it's telling me that. So that's pretty cool. and now it's changed to updating the plugins, and they're done, and that's it. There's obviously one with an issue, but the time is now 10:55 and 39 seconds. Excellent bit of kit. I've been playing with it quite a bit this morning, and apart from one or two little errors because of my fault, it's been flawless. A couple of them it's gone, updated WordPress, and then failed on the plugins, but all I've done then is run failed updates afterwards, and it's gone through straight away. And as I said, plugins are much quicker than updates. Great bit of kit. There's a link at the top for support. There's loads of training videos that Dave's done. Really good quality, really get into it. I didn't even look at one training video. This is that intuitive. Just add the details and run it through. So what I'm going to do now is I'll pause this and I'll go and change the login details for that one, and then I'll run that one again. I clicked on the Run Failed Updates button, and it's actually started working without me doing anything. So what I've done is, you can see there that it needs to update 3.41, and it also got some plugins there that need updating. So we go back and I will just wait for this to finish. You can see what it's doing there. Keep an eye on this area down the bottom left. You'll actually see it working away. I suppose this time I should start telling jokes or something to keep you entertained while you're watching this. But let's just watch a great bit of software in action. Wow, that almost sounded professional. And you can see it's now moved on to updating plugins. So it should be pretty much ready any second now. It's done. So if I click on the link and click the refresh button, ta-da, just like magic. So that's Niche Site Updater. Once again, I very rarely promote stuff. When I do, you know it's good, and this is excellent. Dave and his partner Jeff have done a great job on it. Highly recommended. It's going to save me so much time. So now all I've got to do now is go through and put all my other sites in here, and then I'll run it once a week or once a month while I'm doing something else, and I never have to worry about having a WordPress site up to date. And as someone who's had a WordPress site taken down and hacked because of a compromised plugin, this is well worth any cost. Thank you very much. Bye.